Bezrat Hashem, tomorrow night is the last day of Chanukah. It's called ZOT Chanukah. The reason why it's called ZOT Chanukah is because at that day, when we take the Torah out, so we start to read the pasuk VeZot Chanukat HaMizbeach regarding the 8th day, which was Aleph Nisan, when the Kadosh Baruch Hu, when the Mishkan was built, and did Chanukat HaMizbeach. So this day is a very special day, especially according to Hasidut. They make a very big deal out of Zot Chanukah. In all Admorim and big Rabbanim, they make a lot of seudot, big feasts on the day of Zot Chanukah, and there's few reasons for that. First of all, the Bnei Yisachar, Rabbi Tzvi Elimelech Midino, he writes in his book that Zot Chanukah is a day of Pkidat Akarot. It's a day that has a special power to help a lady that cannot get pregnant, to have children. That's why people, they know that this date, this time, when we light all the candles, Zot Chanukah, all the 8 candles, especially the first half an hour, it's very strong to pray Dafka for this thing, for Pkidat Akarot. If someone wants a Ben Zachar, a Bat Nekeva, or someone else that you know, in front of the Chanukiah, that's the best day to pray for that. But also, there's other special things about the 8th day of Chanukah. The Admor Miruzhin, Rabbi Israel Miruzhin, Zchuto Tagen Aleinu, he said, very nice sentence, he says, what the biggest tzaddikim do spiritually on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kipur, the simplest Jew can do on Zot Chanukah. Means, the light of Zot Chanukah, of the 8th day of Chanukah, is so big that you can reach levels, or your prayers can be in the level of tzaddikim in Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. A simple Jew can, with his prayer on Zot Chanukah, reach the same level of the biggest tzaddikim in Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. That's why Zot Chanukah, it's a time that we should take advantage of that time, not spending our time eating sufganiyot, spending our time praying to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Am Yisrael needs a lot of prayers, and each person individually needs a lot of prayers. Zot Chanukah, that's the best time for that. There's another special thing about Zot Chanukah, which is doesn't have a makor, doesn't have a source in Arizal or Zohar or Talmud, but the biggest Rabbanim in the last 150 years, they repeat saying that the Zot Chanukah, it's the 8th day of Chanukah. And we have another 8th day of a holiday in the Jewish calendar, which is Shmini Atzeret. Usually all the holidays are 7. We have 7 days of Sukkot, 7 days of Pesach, we have 1 day of Shavuot. We have different numbers to holidays. But 8 days we have Shmini Atzeret, which is called 8th day, Shemini Atzeret. And we have also Zot Chanukah, the 8th day of Chanukah, which is also 8. Also Brit Milah, we do it 8th day. There's certain specialty about the number 8. And the same energy that comes to the world on Shmini Atzeret, also, according to the biggest Admorim, they say it's also coming into the world in Zot Chanukah. What is this special bracha, special energy? If you remember correctly, on Shmini Atzeret, that's the last day to change our mazal, to change anything that is written about a person in Rosh Hashanah. We know that in Rosh Hashanah, Kadosh Baruch Hu judged the whole world. What's going to be with you the whole year until the next Rosh Hashanah. On Yom Kippur, they put the first stamp. On Hoshana Rabbah, the last day of Sukkot, we put the Chotam HaChitzon, the second stamp. But they didn't send it, the letters, the pitka, they didn't send it yet to Hotzah Lafol, to action. When is that happening? This is happening on Shmini Atzeret. Shmini Atzeret and Tfilat Musaf, that's the last day to change. And Chachamim say that Shmini Atzeret, you can change everything. Everything that happened in Rosh Hashanah, and between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, and between Yom Kippur and Hoshana Rabbah, everything can be changed in one day, which is Shmini Atzeret. But then after Tfilat Musaf, when we say Keter Yitanu Lecha in Shmini Atzeret, that's it. You cannot change anymore. However, there is a station. There is a station where you can change in the middle of the year. What is that station? Yom Shmini Shel Chanukah, the 8th day of Chanukah. And that's why the 8th day of Chanukah is special. Not just it's Pkidat HaKarot, like we said, if you pray for pregnancy, it's very, very powerful. Not just because your prayers are very high, like Tzadikim in Rosh Hashanah Yom Kipur. Shmini Shel Chanukah, the last day of Chanukah, is like Shmini Atzeret, that you can change what was written on Rosh Hashanah and stamped on Yom Kippur and on Hoshana Rabbah. And that's why we should all take advantage of that day. I would recommend to do what Rabbi Nachman of Breslev said, Itbodedut. Itbodedut, going outside or to a quiet room or somewhere. You can do it even in your car. Doesn't matter where you are. Speak to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Make cheshbon nefesh for whatever happened in your life in this year and what you're going through, and do tshuva and look what you can fix and how you can be better. Doing this type of talking to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and cheshbon nefesh in the day of ZOT Chanukah could mamash change your luck 180 degrees. So Be'ezrat Hashem, we should all take advantage of that day and pray more and do cheshbon nefesh and tshuva, and Be'ezrat Hashem, maybe our year will be changed for good. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen.